We're starting. Welcome back, adventurers. My name is Eli, and I don't use AI to come up with plot hooks because I believe that imagination and childhood whimsy are the keystone to any personality trait, and this is a good day to die.
What about childhood trauma?
ChatGPT told me to say that. Anyway, last we left off...
Yeah, I believe that.
You don't think I just came up with that? Spider! Last we left off, we're playing ADHD and D. Last time we left off, the group was, or most of the group, everybody but 2 members of the group, were held in a prison outside of Drimport. They were being questioned. They were held in cells. High Lord Mayor Hawthorne had come to visit them, and a cloaked creature in yellow had appeared and absorbed Ragnar into another plane of existence. Ragnar had disappeared. The group had confronted this creature, Damon demanding give back Ragnar, and the creature saying that he had no control over where Ragnar was or why he had been taken. Contention had been forming in the group because of Bob's death. Dr. Tone has very few connections and emotional feelings towards other people, but the people at Blackberry Farm seem to held a soft spot in his heart. And so contention is beginning to grow in the group between everyone. And Manzarek tried to look beyond the veil. He had tapped into the Earth's power to see where the dark tapestry would take him and where this Carcosa was and what the fastest place to get there would be. The spell normally shouldn't have worked, but an entity from beyond had seen his attempt and had offered a hand out to allow him to peer into what he so desperately wanted to see. Manzarek had gone insane, seen into the eternities, had seen the leech city of Carcosa. It had driven him mad, sane, mad, sane, mad, sane, mad, sane, mad, and he had stayed on mad. And so when Manzarek had come back, the group was like, the only way to cure this is blunt force trauma. They had knocked Manzarek unconscious and teleported him into the elven capital of Salfirium to escape from Hoax, despite everyone's favorite character being Hoax. After teleporting to Salfirium, there they had found the great church of the Silverian Conclave, the elven capital religion. They had taken Manzarek there, offered to pay for the Greater Restoration spell to cure him, and we will go ahead and pick it up there. Does anybody have any questions, comments, quotes, jokes, insights, insults, cheese days, cheese maze, donations about what's going on? Except for Ragnar. He doesn't deserve to know what's going on.
No.
Not yet, anyway.
Got issues with this.
God, no one is paying attention. I looked up and everybody's doing something different. But no.
I'm helping.
I'm too bored to pay attention.
Cool, thanks. We missed you. It's not like, last week went really smooth and everybody had a lot of fun with it. But it's fine, whatever. Anyway. You're gonna hurt my feelings, I'm gonna hurt yours. Anyway, what do y'all do? I'm the DM, I don't. I'm only here to.
I think we're just waiting on Derek to recover.
Yeah, I'm still.
They haven't performed the Greater Restoration spell yet.
Yes.
So you're not really waiting, you're actively being taken into the great church of the Silverian Conclave. I'm sorry?
Restoration spell.
He had offered to pay for it, and they were taking you into the temple, and I had just described it.
Gotcha.
Yes.
What's the general atmosphere? Is there concern that we're there, or...
Roll me sense motive. Any excuse to roll some dice. Because that's what we're here for.
Good one. I like one.
30? No, you don't. You can't. They're hard to read. As you step into the temple, the overall feeling that you're getting is you're seeing eyes trail you as you go by. You notice that everyone inside of this temple are wearing different colored cloaks, or rather 5 different colored cloaks. There seems to be different groups of people all with different types of clothing. These types of clothing range anywhere from a light blue, a crimson red, gold, a dark green, and white are all the colors that these different sects of people are wearing. But they're all in the same design, they're all with the same trim, and it doesn't seem to be dividing them in any way. These groups are mingling amongst each other as they're talking in this. But the feeling you get as you step into it is concern. You don't feel welcome. You don't feel like this is where you need to be. You feel like this has caused great concern, you being here. If anybody would like, they can roll me a sense motive to also sense that, and piggybacking off that, a knowledge local.
Why not since one?
That is true.
20.
You also get the general sense that this isn't where we're supposed to be.
A 29 on local.
Sense motive first,
I'm so sorry.
because it would be you feel unwelcome, and then you would be why do you feel unwelcome? 21. With your knowledge local, you would know that teleporting into this place, that coming here, especially in a large group with powerful items and demanding to be seen and helped by such a high standing of a religious figure, is an anathema. This is not a good thing. This is not a good political move, especially if they know who you are. So coming to the city of Selphirium, like normally you would go through, you would be processed, they would be like, what are you doing here? Because you can hardly get here on foot.
Right.
Like getting here by river is treacherous. Getting here through the forest is nearly impossible. Getting here through the air is not advised. And just teleporting here, these elves are like, this isn't where you need to be, buddy. And so that you know that like this was desperation. I needed to help my buddy Manzarek.
Yeah.
I know, and we're gonna have to face consequences. You know they're coming.
All right.
When you walk into this massive temple, you see that there is a plate floating in the air, like a large glass lens. This large glass lens is producing a bright white light. It illuminates the entire area, but it casts specifically a circle onto the ground, like a spotlight. In this spotlight, it is in the middle of 5 different statues. One of these statues is a pleasant-faced elven woman adorned in a light plain gray attire. The most distinctive element of her appearance is a smiling mask that she wears on the back of her head. The next one is a woman that is an elven woman that is otherworldly beautiful, with elongated ears and limbs and a suggestive smile playing across her face. She wears revealing clothes of flowing yellow silk that do little to hide her lithe and graceful form. She is holding it is difficult to see with her arms folded and tucked, but close observation, in both of her hands, she is holding a dagger in reverse grip to hide it along her arm. It is chiseled in great detail, but it does show that. She is also covered. She also has 3 wasps on her. Each one of these wasps the size of a cat. One on her shoulder, one crawling up her leg, and one resting on her forearm. Again, carved in intricate detail onto the statue. The third person is a beautiful elven woman in a traditional elven dress. She's wearing the same robes that everyone else in this temple is wearing, and is depicted beneath an archway of mithril and branches. So her statue that she is beneath, there is an archway, which makes it stand out among the other 4 statues. And it is shimmering silver with mithril that is gleaming from the light of this lens. Yeah, right on. The second to last one is an elf standing with a hawk and a dog beside him. This elf has russet skin. Russet is a dark brown color. I found out. And is wearing a hunting jerkin that wraps his wrists and ankles. This is the only one of the 5 that is male. And the last one is an elven woman in a simple dress. She has wise eyes, and even for an elf, she looks not aged but learned, very wise. She carries a look of kindness and concern on her face. And floating around her head, this also setting her apart, are 3 ion stones, each one producing light and perpetually circling the statue. You were led into this area, and one of the priestess that had led you into the area turns and looks to Dr. Tone. They said, "And you're willing to compensate for the cost it will take to bring your friend back, correct?"
I say insulting because I don't know.
See. They turn and look at Manzarek, who is moving Manzarek.
I assume Damon.
Yeah, I'm largest in the group right now, so.
Literally the size of an infant.
Just got a Kermit the Frog puppet.
Please cradle the back of my head.
Because you have a neck?
Yeah, I slosh around too hard.
Oh, it's probably just everywhere.
Oh, I stepped on it. Oh, gosh. As you carry Damon in, the priests walk up, the clerics more accurately, they offer to take him from you.
I hand him over. Thank you.
They take Manzarek, they walk over to the statues, they lay him down in the light. As the clerics begin to converse among one another, they don't immediately cast the Greater Restoration. They begin to talk and whisper among one another. As this is happening, go ahead and roll me a perception check.
They're speaking Elven.
Yes.
Does that matter?
Does the fact that they're speaking Elven matter?
What is the perception to hear what they're saying?
No, the perception is to see the guards closing the doors behind you.
So 41.
So my 30 is easy.
Oh yeah, you both see it. They're not being stealthy about it. They're just doing that.
16.
Yeah, you would also see it.
I'm just like,
Huh.
So the elven guards step in their green armor with the gold inlay as they step in with their halberds, and they're like, "Dude, they're gonna resurrect Frog."
not fit yet.
There are probably 24 guards that show up because this place is open air. They do stand in like a semicircle around the outside of the building, but they are looking in. And you get the feeling that with the high-level clerics inside and these elves standing outside, they're not just like the nobody guards that you had dealt with to get here. These elves are probably way highly trained. As you walk in, the high priestess turns and she acknowledges the other 3 of you. She says, "It is customary in this city for unwelcomed guests and those without writ to be processed. You will be allowed to keep your equipment, your armor, and your weapons, but you will be separated, and we do have some questions to ask you. Do you agree to these terms?"
Yes, that's understandable given how we arrived.
Yes. Also, your friend will be healed, he will be restored to his former self, and he will be processed as well. They then step up and they gesture to each of you to follow them and take you into 3 separate directions.
I confidently follow whoever takes the lead for me.
We got this.
Doesn't Azrael get
This is
taken
normal.
to a separate-
Oh yeah, of course he does. And Drill's like, "Mate, I don't feel like this is a good idea. Yeah, I don't want to go with it. Excuse me, no, I don't. Gentlemen," they just kind of like take him away. He's like, "I'm going willingly. Get your hands off me." They lead him off into a separate room. As time begins to go on, they take you each into a separate kind of an alcove of the tree where it dips in, and it is still open air. The roots are still winding, but they are no bigger than probably yay through the whole thing. So like even if you were to reduce person, there'd be no way to get out of it. But gaseous form is an option.
Oh, wonderful.
They step you in, they lead you into the room.
It just made you like see
Just saying.
There's a way.
There is a round stone table in each one of these rooms. This table is being supported by the roots growing up from the tree and encapsulating the sides of it, holding up at a perfect level. You walk in and you look at it and you can't help but be like, I need one of these for the kitchen.
I see
The chair, however, is not so ornate. The chair has been carved out of beautiful wood, but it is just there. As they take you in and sit you down, they begin to ask you questions like, where are you from? Why are you here? Why did you bring him specifically to us? And the whole time they're asking you these questions, they have a cleric that has cast Zone of Truth and has also cast Detect Magic and is looking over all of your equipment as they are speaking with you. They're not touching you, but they are standing there kind of uncomfortably close, kind of just like, yeah, we were, can you, it's just. So I'll need the three of you to roll for initiative.
Well,
Can I just prefer to be last?
there's a chance.
He rolled a 12.
12. I did roll.
Is that a 12?
No!
Oh.
10, right?
No, it's an 11, thank you.
You can do better. Anyway.
It
You should
almost
be
do
worse. I can almost not do worse.
That one ties my.
Yes. It's a bonus.
So they sit you down, Damon, going through your armor and checking everything. They look you over, they ask the typical questions. Where are you from?
I'm from Drum.
Why are you here?
That's a little bit more involved in the story. We've been on the road for quite a while, and our companion was infected by a plague, if you will, that we've been trying to track down and stop. And this was probably the first place we could think of to take him.
Which companion is infected by the plague?
I say infected. It's more he had an interaction with the source of it without coming into contact with it. It was a scry spell of some kind. And he looked somewhere he shouldn't have.
Raise my hand like a small child. You know these things? Did I actually say anything about what I did?
No, but he also went through it.
Gotcha.
So if anybody knows, it'd be Damon. Damon's like, oh, that's a brand of crazy. They don't just make anywhere.
I know.
I know that crazy. That's grandma's home cooking crazy.
Here
Harry, you're asked the same questions. Where are you from?
Ambrose.
The one detecting magic immediately goes. She says, and why are you here?
I am under Zone of Truth, right?
Oh yeah.
Go on, what?
You can roll will save if you like.
It doesn't end well.
I know. Don't have a lot of will. To save my friend from insanity and possibly the world by doing so,
And how would saving your friend save the world?
because we are supposed to save the world.
How so specifically?
Specifically,
Oh yeah.
I've got a quest log somewhere. There's like,
Harry like pulls your journal out like it's in his
thank
teeth.
you, buddy.
They're like,
So We've located
So much
some of the
spare
gates.
Dr. Tom.
Teach him how to clean up after himself.
I can imagine it's like cutting from you to Damon, like back and forth. Damon's given like this, and then, no, wait, no, let me go back. And then this happened, and you're just reading verbatim. And you're just like, oh, and then I had this dream. I wrote it down. This doubles as a dream journal. Check this out.
Yes. Very much so.
So the caterpillar, right? Turned into a chrysalis, turned into a butterfly, fought a dragon, killed a dragon.
It's true. It's all right here.
Yeah. There was one.
It's illustrated, too.
Burned so many people.
And then it just ends with, and then he disappeared into a black hole full of tentacles. What else do you want to know? Dr. Tone, where are you from?
So, question for DM. Did we ever come up with a name of that old place I'm from? Because now that I know that was my original home, I would say that if I'm under his own tree.
So the thing about it is, you don't know all the specifics.
Right.
You know what I told you, but there are still chunks missing out of it. As if you have 4/5 of your memory restored to you, but not all of it.
Love that.
Yeah. So if you want to give them a specific title, it would probably be whatever you called your manor at the time. But you would also know the Vault of Ore, and you would say your lab, whatever you call it.
Well, where am I from? I'm from that.
Yes, but you also know you're technically not from that.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah. This version of you is not from that.
So I give them that whole spiel.
Which one? The Blackberry Farms or the Vault of Ore?
The Vault of Ore.
Oh gosh,
'Cause
why?
I'm in the
Oh,
zone
why?
of truth. I can't,
But why?
because that's where I'm from.
I mean, like,
He's not wrong.
he could say both, and
Yeah.
they both would be true.
Okay.
Yeah. So,
So because I know the spell, if I know I could say both and they both be true, I would say I woke up in the fields of Blackberry Farm.
and that is true. Yeah. So you go with that one instead.
Yeah.
Right on.
I don't just drop the Vault of Ore.
And why are you here?
To assist the party in this grand quest we have been beset upon.
By whose orders?
The universe? An old version of me, things are not.
It sounds to me like you're taking it upon yourselves to do this and claiming to be of a higher calling.
More if there's no one else that's as involved in it that we know of. The postmaster sitting over the full master.
Ignore me! Excuse me, my companion seems to be down with the sickness. Please call Dr. David Draymond.
Yeah. So, and I personally don't know if I'm conveying. I'm trying to let them know that we don't know if anyone else who is able to help as much as we are able to, because it's just what we do.
The giving the information that you are giving, I assume you telling them everything, that you are a political figure from Ambros. You are the son of a political figure from Ambros.
I wouldn't say that.
You would say that?
They asked where I was from. I said Ambrose. And unless
Okay.
they dive deeper into that vein,
Oh, they would.
how? I need to play that out.
So, as you were going through, they let you do your whole jam, which I assume takes longer than what you two say.
Now, do leave out the part about murdering an army.
Sure. They say, when did you leave Ambros? Specifically. A date, if you would.
And I flip back to the beginning of this version of the journal.
It was probably some autumn lunch
month ago?
Yeah, it was 33 days ago.
They look at each other. They look at you. What happened at Ambrose?
That's a lot of questions.
Take your time.
Well, I was doing my normal thing, hanging out with the cook in the castle, eating some pastries, having a good time. And then the entire nation turned and started killing. Their eyes turned black. They were cold. My friends turned and tried to kill me. And last thing I remember is seeing my father. And I blinked. And I was in a field miles away.
They turn and look to each other. The one questioning you gestures to the cleric that had been conducting the sense magic. They step off to the side and they begin to speak to each other in private. You may roll sense motive to overhear their conversation if you'd like.
Sense motive or
I'm sorry.
it's that first up.
Roll higher. Try it.
25.
You do hear their conversation.
Went to the party, whatever rolled there.
Is it possible he's resisting the zone of light? Yes, but he seems very young to be so powerful if that's the case. Nothing he's wearing on him would affect the zone as it is, or enhance his will as it is.
That's true.
Is it possible that he believes what he's saying is true, but it's not? Yes, that is also possible. Whether his mind has been altered or he is delusional, we'll have to see what his companions say as well. We'll have the guards stay with him. They turn. You speak Elven, yeah? Yeah, so you understood all that. They turn to face you. They say, please wait here.
So you don't believe?
2 guards step in. They do not answer that question. 2 guards step in, and they just uncomfortably stand there and
So you guard children often?
when the occasion calls for it.
Appreciate more than I'm just
Giving them the rundown, Damon. Giving them the whole deal as it do. They're going through your items. They begin to converse one with another in private after you tell them kind of the story. Do you tell them about Blackberry Farms? Do you tell them about Drimport? Do you tell them about Ambrose? Do you tell them who Perry is?
I would not tell them who Perry is because I probably would leave out Mayor Hawthorne's role in everything as well.
Mm-hmm.
I would just talk about the events that happened and our role in helping to quell them wherever they popped up. However, the quelling is becoming more and more destructive, and we're seeking to bring as quick an end to the problem as possible. We don't want to draw it out. We're not looking for any sort of recognition. We just want to get this done, get this finished.
Roll me sense motive.
27.
And do you feel that this is a calling from Arady, as she ordered you to do this?
As far as operating under an official order from the Justicar order, I have no official status. However, Arady herself has blessed our venture by restoring me to my former position. That in itself is kind of ancillary to the problem, but it did happen in the course of our actions.
One moment, please. They step to the side to confer one with another. You may roll perception check if you want to overhear their
I
conversation.
don't speak Sylvan.
Oh. Then you don't know what they say. You may roll sense motive to kind of get a
Sense
gist, though. It's going to be plus 10 because you don't speak the
It
language.
doesn't matter. One.
Oh. You feel like this is going really well.
Rats.
So they begin to speak one with another, and as you're feeling out the conversation, you feel it went a little something like this. You know, he's a paladin. He's probably to the good. Yeah, I agree. It's almost lunch, right? Yeah. We've been questioning for some time. We'll probably give him something to eat. Do we have desserts? Yeah. We got the sweet nut bread. Oh yeah, he'll like that. Let's get him an extra one for it because he's just so dang handsome.
Damon kind of relaxes.
Excuse me, the guards are there, and you're just like, "Where's the nut bread?"
Big Sylvan.
Yeah, but you feel like that's what they
I know.
said. Yeah, your sense motive led you to believe that there was going to be sweet nut bread.
I was led to believe that there would be cookies.
Why is that a Seinfeld episode?
Stepping out of the room, leaving the guards there. Chapter 10.
Yes.
Do you tell them anything about Perry, Blackberry Farms, or Dreamport?
Based on past experiences, I give them nothing unless they directly ask me for it.
Right on.
Because I'm used to dealing with people who have that higher sense of power over me.
Mm-hmm.
So unless they were specifically like, what went on here, and I don't lie about anything, but unless directly asked about it, I don't willingly give.
I got you. After a short amount of time, no one returns to your room, Perry. Damon. A few moments later, they step back into your room. We have one last line of questioning for you.
Okay.
Why is Paranera step in your group?
The boy
Yes, the Sylph.
remembers.
The same.
When Ambrose fell, from what I understand from Perry, he was teleported away, apparently by random, and with no idea where he might end up. And he fell amongst our party, and he's been with us ever since. And he's been a help. He's young. He makes mistakes, but he's no threat.
What happened at Ambrose? You said it fell. Is this to the same plague that your friend was taken by?
Yes.
Perrin said that everybody turned on each other. What did he mean by that?
The infection has two different ways that it manifests itself. One, it's entirely inert in that the people that you speak with and have interactions with appear normal. However, lying underneath is another entity entirely that seems to be combined with some sort of hive mind. And it can either cause great devastation and chaos, or it can unite under one hive mind and they act in concert.
So each one of these has a hive mind. If one of them knows something, the rest of them know something. How can you identify them? Those infected.
The black blood infects the blood, which is why we call it that. And one infected by it has black blood. Therefore,
You may.
I pull my sword out, give it a quick swipe on the edge, and let the red blood flow out. So that, for instance, someone with the black blood infection would have black blood. This is how we have been testing people.
Plot twist is actually black blood.
I was about to say, you do that and it's fine.
See, this is burn me.
It's supposed to.
Explain.
Oh, I hit an artery. It's just real dark.
Must have accidentally drank them clowns. I see. So if we were to ask your companions the same thing, they would demonstrate the same thing to us.
I would hope so, especially Doc. Doc's been very, very good about making sure Doc and Manzarek, but Manzarek is unconscious. Been very good about making sure that we test people.
Very well. Please wait here. They step out. Why the thumb? So many nerve endings. Why not the weenus? After a few moments, they bring you in a pitcher of cool water and some sweet nut bread.
You're right.
It was awful nice of it. I knew it.
I partake because it's been a while since I've eaten.
Walnuts. Anyway. Wow, these are really good. Anyway.
I wish we could have gone with that joke and not somebody else. That's the funniest thing.
We have our own joke. My favorite thing that they do is where it's Torbeck leans down and he's like, Torbeck leans down to the snail and says, Torbeck's never asked you for anything in your life. Go as fast as your snail body will go. That one. That's my favorite thing ever.
Good Torbeck.
Thank you.
I always had a good tour, man.
Anyway,
Jesus, man.
a few moments later, the guards re-enter the room to each of you. They say, your friend has informed us that the infection is in the blood.
That's why we call it the black blood.
Yes, we gathered.
No. Okay.
If you could demonstrate that you are clear of this infection for us.
Yeah, sure.
Roll a percentile.
Thank you. They just stabbed the unconscious frog.
What?
Like who to cry?
The dude cried. He was on the last hit point. I rolled a 20. I didn't mean to. Oh God, it's everywhere. Manzarek. The world around you starts to fit together and begins to make sense. You feel as if something has been taken away, as if all that you had experienced was nothing but a bad dream, almost forgotten. And it's like, no, there was something there, something to drive me into this madness, but it's gone. And you wake up. You are lying in the center of the lens, and it hurts your eyes to look into it. And then you shift, and you see the 5 statues around you, and you see 3 clerics, elven, all with robes, 1 white, 1 green, 1 red, as they stand and look down at you. They begin. The first thing they say is, "How are you feeling?"
I feel as though I've lost something.
Your companions informed us that you had seen something that you shouldn't have, that it drove you into madness.
It's like I knew everything at the same time. It's hard to grasp the dream, or almost like you were trying to pick up a ripple of water. It's just, it's not possible. It's gone. It's gone. There's like a happiness that I originally felt that is like kind of muted by like I've lost an immense amount of knowledge and like the experience of lifetimes. And Derek's not super familiar, even with the Grid Restoration.
The raptor, does it belong to you?
He's my companion.
How long have you had it?
A little under a year.
Raptor is powerful. Large for such an age.
I'm a druid.
You would have to be powerful as well to have such a companion.
But it goes right in by the green faith.
Have you been to a New Dabaran?
Recently, yes.
Tell us of the druids. This black blood, we assume? You're kind of taken back that they knew that.
You spoken with those in...
No. Roll me sense motive.
It's a 4 on the dice. It's not gonna be much higher than that.
Die.
I don't have a good sense motive. It's a 12.
You believe her? She kind of looks at you for a moment in contemplation. No, your companions have told us about the black blood and how it's affected Ambrose. How the city has fallen.
About a down here. We continue this
The
conversation.
clerics.
I hand them the hilt before we continue this conversation, please. Break my shoulder. Clean it off. Disinfect. Nothing gross.
We're under no obligation to show you anything. You'll just have to take our word. Besides, if we were infected by the black blood, I can't imagine any reason that it would let you survive the process of being unconscious.
It's a very fair point. Black blood is not like us. With the knife wood.
There's a meeting to take place with you and your companions. We're going to decide what to do with you since you have broken one of our laws. And since your claim would explain why Haldren and Haldren and Monhel are marching onto Ambrose as we speak. Because if this is truly an infection that is taking place, then it is something that we need to concern ourselves with if it has infected anyone else.
You very much so should be concerned about it. It's alarming what it can do, what its power is.
That's it. She says, by the way, we have gone through your belongings. We have looked into several of your items and identified them. One thing concerns us about what you have. Your armor. Are you aware that it has a tracking sigil on the inside of it?
It was not.
Yes. With our detect magics, we sensed that there was a scrying spell on your arm.
It's
Can you tell where it's from?
No. We can only tell that whomever created the armor had placed it there.
Created.
Correct. Had you created this armor?
I did not.
Did the druids create the armor?
I did not. It was a gift.
From whom?
Shoot, what was her name?
The Dryad Queen. You just say
No,
that.
the Red Queen.
You just say it that casually?
Oh yeah.
The what?
you know, just
The pinnacle of your
The Dryad Queen
The Kingdom of Dryads. The largest Dryad kingdom on the continent. Gave you the armor and has a scrying spell. Let's see. So she knows you're here.
of. She should. If what you say is true.
Let's see. There's to be a meeting with you and your companion shortly to decide what we do.
Curiosity, what law have we broken? I don't actually know where I'm at currently.
You are in the elven capital of Selphirium. Your companions have teleported here without written consent. See, and is strictly against our laws.
They did this on my behalf.
It would seem they were asking for our help. They even paid for your restoration after they bludgeoned you into unconsciousness. She says this will be to take place within the hour.
Understandable. What's it they paid for?
It was the tiefling.
Thank you. Thank you for this information.
If you are found innocent, your raptor will be returned to you, and in such time it will be held. You will be allowed to keep your armor and your weapons until the trial is passed. If you are found guilty, you will be stripped of your items and you will be held within the city. You'll be free to move wherever you'd like, but a scrying spell would be cast on each one of your companions and kept on them.
Are we not concerned about the end of the druids?
That is for us to decide. You have brought this to our attention, and so it seems that a stronger, more capable force of arms is needed, if what you're saying is true. She says, you will be taken to a room, there you will be fed. She says, within the hour you will be called.
Thank you.
They take you into the room. Everybody gets sweetbread. You get sweetbread. You get sweetbread. You get sweetbread. You don't get sweetbread. You get darkness.
Yeah, wait.
And that is all.
That's all you get.
And tentacles.
All the tentacles.
Maybe just ninetacles. Anyway. Ragnar.
This seems like it good. That's gone.
Or is it?
Or is it?
You fell asleep in your cell. You are haunted by nightmares. These nightmares come in confusing and terrifying forms. Confusion seems to be a constant now with you, and you don't understand why. As you had slipped into slumber inside of your cell, you had awoken once again in the lake of Hati. This lake that seems to expand into the eternities with the two black suns that set into the horizon and Carcosa in the distance. The tentacles, the cyclopean buildings, the confused architecture, and the terrifying creatures that fly up to worship things. This seems, when you look up, standing on that water, that just kind of placid black mirror that extends out beneath you. Whenever you take a step, you see the ripples echo out, but there is no sinking, there is no wet, there is nothing to indicate that you're actually standing on water with the exception of the ripples and the smell of cold, like a cold lake. As you stand and you look out at all of this, what do you do?
I think, why am I here? And I go to see what is here.
When you kind of take a moment and you look, you see the flying polyps in the distance, each one of them doing that hideous groaning noise, and you can see the air becoming tumultuous around them as they... And it seems that is the only resonating constant in the waves about you. As you look about, you see a figure standing on the lake in the distance. He is a small silhouette of a humanoid figure, bedecked in layers of yellow robes. You see the hood is hiding his face, but you can see a pale, almost porcelain white shape beneath it. He carries with him a quarterstaff of ornate design, and his hands are gloved, not a single inch of him being shown beneath his robes, as he seems to just be standing in the distance, and you get a feeling that he is
when you say that, your voice is muted. It doesn't echo out into the eternities. It doesn't echo at all. It's almost as if it is muted as it leaves your lips, and you don't know if it's because of the realm that you're in, the physics of this world, or simply that you are standing in a void of nothingness. But the figure does not respond. Also, he is so far away you would have to shout if you want to speak to him. Unless you are seeing if he can hear you just speaking. Okay, he doesn't respond.
But it looks like he's looking towards me.
Oh yeah.
I will keep my gaze on him. Also, that's the distance I'm covering. How to get back out.
You keep kind of a glancing eye on this figure as you walk and move about. As you do so, you lose track of him. Whether it's to look down at the water and then back up, or a blink, he seems to be in different places. Sometimes uncomfortably close, making you jump, and other times even farther than he was to start with. It seems you don't know if there's an army of these people just blinking in and out of reality, or if this figure is existing everywhere and nowhere at the same time.
I can't find a way through the water. Start mumbling about how back. Just saying was the
You didn't come back. You hear. The figure is standing about 10 feet from you. The figure wears a mask with 2 eye holes, but no other feature. The eye holes are just black, gazing out at you from beneath the yellow hood. The voice is neutral in every way. It could be a woman's voice, it could be a man's voice, but it is very calm and it is very, pallid. As the figure looks to you, you never left, Ragnar.
What do you mean?
You came here of your own volition, in one of the few ways that any mortal can. You saw the city of Carcosa, and doing so is something that no sane mind.
Is that how you got here?
I've always been here. I journey to other places. This is my home.
Do you know anything about the Black?
I know everything about the Black Blood Dragon.
Do you know why it's seeping out?
Do
Stop it.
I do.
It's here to give information. How does it
You can do it alone, Ragnar. For the first time in your life, you are truly alone. You see, you know what happened to you. You know about Rage Nora. You know about your companions. You know about Drew. Question for you, Ragnar, is why do you continue to let yourself be tethered down by so many relatives? Why do you let your emotions lead who you are?
It's how we were raised in the village. And rage. Habit is not. It's how we only express the strength. Something gives an edge over everything. You're so strong.
You still want to stop?
Yes. It costs me a lot if I can stop.
Alive. Too easy to give up public servants here. What if I could give you something in exchange for life right now? You had been a prison to your rage for so long. It's what you let define you, and then you let it define another entity that took it. What if I could give you back your life right now? What if I could be part of something bigger? What if I could show you how insignificant you are? Oh, your friends, your world, the black blood. None of it matters right now. In the grand scheme of things, your world will be snuffed out. So many suns and so many galaxies.
So, I who does this? Lives are maybe insignificant, but what we can do is for generations. Last beyond our as we have go further. Our most we never reach eternity. We never reach else. It goes further. That's why I is. That's what I want. Is to stop this thing that can lead the world. That's hurt me personally. I want it to suffer like I have.
As you speak, you feel the effects of rage begin to come back to you.
I want to stop him. He is what caused this madness to overwhelm me. Why I've changed. Why I can't rage.
It begins to subside. How would you like your actions to echo into the eternities right now?
If it means stopping him, give anything. Give everything.
I can make that possible. It will change you. It will make you either realize how nothing matters, how none of what you desire really matters, or it could drive you to achieve things that no mortal could possibly do. But you must be sure this is what you want.
Well in my mind for too long. Whatever it takes to put that thing in the ground, I will do.
Very well. If this truly is what you want, I can make you part of something bigger. Something that will last through the eternities. Where control, order, justice dwindle away into chaos. You will experience this in ways that no one will carry you forever. You will be without form, without soul, but you will be given again all generations, then the eternities. He steps back. He says, "Look upon me, Ragnar. See madness." He opens his robes in front of you. Do you continue to look?
Yeah.
This sickly yellow light flashes out from his robes, as if the entity beneath the robes has no form. When it exposes itself to you, this sickly yellow light washes over you. And you begin to seep into that same madness that you had before, but almost as if your mind, when it was mad, was twisted. You feel it twist and then break. Your mind becomes a void. You look into the eternities, into chaos incarnate, into forms and figures that have no words to describe them because they exist beyond reality itself. Where there is no up, there is no down, there is no solid, there is no structure. You look at unfathomable figures floating into the void that make your world, life, and eternity seem like a meaningless, where dreams can create planes of existence and spoken words can erase universes. All of this washes over you, and I will need you to roll me a percentile.
75?
Delicious. What a nice round number for you to roll a percentile.
3/4 the way there.
Wunderbar. A couple of things change. Firstly, you are still no longer a blood rager. You are just the regular run-of-the-mill barbarian. Since your black blood has been abstracted from you and is now living it up without you on your credit card. But a couple of things that you are given. Firstly is dark vision up to 60 feet.
Nice.
Yeah. The second thing is you get life sense in the same distance, 60 feet from you.
We will never find another living thing again. That's fine.
You
It's nothing but undead for the rest of the
Undead
campaign.
constructs, abstractions.
Golems.
golems, even those. You regained your regenerative. You still have your regenerative abilities, which is what? What was your regeneration?
That's what it-
Yeah, your fast game.
It was based on so I just go up the level.
Yes. So you say you still have your fast healing.
Is that period or only?
Only when raging. Yeah, you get that guy. When raging, so this is also when raging, you are immune to confusion and insanity effects.
Oh, nice.
Oh, yeah, you can't be re-insane if you're already insane. Oh, that's the thing.
You joke, he's not.
Insanity and confusion.
Mm-hmm.
So paint.
You have +5 resistance to cold, electricity, and fire while raging.
Code, fire.
And electricity.
And if you were cool like me, you would just have to use them. Because you were tortured by demons.
While raging, you are vulnerable to acid and sonic.
You can't go fast.
Or do hardcore drugs. That's where my brain went. Vulnerable to acid, he gets real high on the
When you crit on a creature while raging, that creature must roll a DC 10 plus half your hit die plus your charisma modifier. That is the will save they need to make. It's 10 plus half your HD plus your charisma modifier. That's the DC of the will save they need.
I mean, they might die anyway, so it's great for me to go over.
Or they are permanently confused. It's called Brush of the Incomprehensible.
It's called what?
Lobotomy.
I'm sorry, I didn't comprehend that. It's what?
You're speaking crazy over here.
Like a literal brush?
But it only affects creatures that can be affected by mind-affecting effects.
So again, no undead constructs.
Yeah, because if you hit a golem with it, it's just like, I don't get it.
No, I don't want to do it anyways.
Behold, horrors beyond your comprehension. Ah! I don't get it. Yeah, that's what I said. Also, once for every 5 levels you have. So you get this once at level 5, twice at level 10, 3 times at level 15, 4 at level 20. You get Distort Reality. If a creature confirms a hit against you, you can use this ability, and it will cut the damage taken in half because you distort yourself out of reality. That counts for physical and magical attacks.
Nice. Welcome back. This will be your third character you play this time.
I don't know how I feel about this one.
It doesn't either.
Just to clarify, that one I can only use it
Twice per day.
that's per day.
Yes, twice per day. And you don't have to be raging to use that.
So what's your new character's name?
Confused.
Madnar.
Ragnar the Confused.
So, as this appears,
Wait, hang on.
Sanity? Sanity?
you interrupted me to come up with something not as good as what I said. It's your character. You call it whatever you want. As this symbol appears, you feel the snake tattoo begin to burn on your arm. When you kind of start to pull away the bindings because of this searing pain, you see the serpent disappear, melting into your skin as you begin to heal over it. And you see a symbol form on your forearm. You don't know why you know this, but you recognize that as the yellow sign.
To go back a couple of talks. Because you said it amongst all the events that he's. Did you say he's the rose?
Yeah.
No, I said what he has now is beyond form and soul. Is more important than his form and soul.
Okay.
Yeah. So, like, to say he's soulless is to give it a title. There is no title for what he has. You're trying to give it meaning. There is no meaning.
How dare
Yeah.
calculating logic-driven tiefling who serve devils and demons for a living.
What he has cannot be described. Allow me to
I
describe.
like to point out, like, 6 years ago, we were fighting like glitches. And now we've expanded to beyond reality.
I'm excited for the next campaign.
There's not even gonna be a campaign. We just show up.
You're all like tapping on the drugs.
What is this?
The next campaign is just going to be like, You have to take the fairy dust back to the Sylvan Empire to get the cake that they have prepared for you, and it's just going to be like all of the campaign is just going to be quests like that. It's just
It's gonna be a Nintendo.
My favorite pony has escaped from his pen. I need you to retrieve him for me.
I think that's the natural progression of DM. They're all like,
It's the uncanny valley of DMing.
It's like, all right, boys, are y'all ready for the film noir version of Pathfinder I have for us? The steampunk film noir with fantasy creatures?
Yes.
Yes. I don't either. Let's go. Roll math rocks. Yep. As you feel yourself begin to change, the creature closing his robes, the light dies out. He has allowed you to preserve some of your sanity. It is. But when the time comes, King in Yellow will offer, and you must answer. This is the gift we give you. Now, if you would like to return to where you once were, to stop he who has wronged you, and to bring about the name of the earth, you may. Tentacles begin to rise up from the water. They begin to encapsulate you in entirety. They don't grab you by your arms and legs. They begin to cocoon you in a twisting spiral of writhing tendrils from the deep. And you feel yourself sink into the cold, dark. Back to you guys. But before we get to that, we're going to take a short break.
And we're back. Turn your mic on. Turn your mic on.
I just let you.
Oh, sorry.
Don't turn your mic on. Turn Eli's on. Turn Eli on.
Eli on.
Eli's turned on.
Hey, let's go.
Even more now. Anyway.
Stop it.
It is really funny.
After some time, you all are brought out into that sacred area. You are standing at the rim of the light that is beaming down from the lens that is floating in the air. The statue's looking down on all of you as if judging. And in front of the statue is a elf cleric with a robe representing each one of the goddesses and the god of the five. As you stand there, there is a group of elves that are standing behind you. Most all of them are the clergy. Some of them are wearing robes that denote nobility. And there are guards lining this place. The entire temple is just lousy with guards.
So, like, 3 of them.
Oh yeah. At least.
I can
If
handle
not
3.
less.
You? As they kind of usher you all in, you see Manzarek, sans Rayado, but restored to his entirety. And he has a kind of vacant look in his eyes.
So nothing changed.
Wow.
It's okay,
Oh.
buddy. I'm here for you.
No, you're not.
No, you're not.
Yogg provides.
Oh, God.
Oh,
That's what I'm talking about.
sorry.
Yogg get me.
I don't know why I hated that. It was a son of a good, bad joke.
And Cthulhu do too. Dr. Bazoozus. One of my favorite. Any Hooters, as you step in, they stand tall looking down at you from the dais that all of this rests on. You're standing at the bottom of the steps. They don't allow you to step up to their level to keep them at a higher plane. As they speak, even with the kind of open air, the acoustics in this place are phenomenal. One of the elves speaks up and says, "It has come to our understanding that a plague has infested this continent, that it has started with Ambros and that it is beginning to spread. Is this correct?"
Yes. Yes.
And you five seem to be heading this off. Is that correct?
Correct.
excuse me, I didn't say any of that. I don't know what's going on.
Adriel is caught up in it, but only as a victim. He has not been a participant in any of the encounters that have taken place. He's been a victim of
But he's not anymore. For sure.
Allow me to do the same. Tap, 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 tap.
Whoever made this armor knows about it.
Right. And there also is the business of you teleporting into a city without written consent, without any of the High Council being notified. Is this true?
Yes. Yes.
This is strictly against our laws, and as such, you must be punished. Excuse me, you hear a voice speak out. You all see a beautiful elven woman step forward. She has long platinum blonde hair and long ears that denote her age despite her otherworldly beauty. You would recognize her as the High Priestess of Gozra.
Wait, Barbara?
Oh yeah.
Wait,
Oh yeah. She steps forward and she said they were acting under my orders. They all look to her.
I'll look at her.
They look at each other. She said, I had spoken with the druid previously before they had teleported into your city, and I told them to come here to alert you of what is happening. It wasn't something that they just acted upon on themselves. They were acting on orders. We asked them why they had come here. Yes, she says. And we answered that truthfully, Adriel says, but we came here to help them. We didn't mention anything about no orders, right, gentlemen?
I do not say.
I don't like it when you make that
Oh, Adriel, buddy! Why aren't you a higher level?
She's level
I leveled up at this point.
I mean, he did. He's level 5 now.
almost my proxy.
It's only a 16, but...
They are going to.
Anybody can roll me sense motive if they'd like?
Yeah.
The DC is a 16.
I rolled a 19.
So I need to roll a 2. I rolled in at 20. So 38.
He is a member of the council at this point. 14. 26.
The four of you know that Adrel is bluffing. He's lying through his teeth, but you also know he probably didn't say anything during his interview. One, and you know this especially with your Nat 20. One, because he's been in trouble with the law his whole life. So he knows what to say, what not to say, and he probably knows what a zone of truth is and how to get around all that. The second thing is he hasn't talked to any of y'all, and you know he's lying, and you know they suspect something, but they don't know he's flat out lying to them. But they suspect that doesn't feel right. So you see them begin to converse one with another in Elven as he says that. As he does all this, he turns to the only one of you that he trusts to lie their way out of this.
Well, he doesn't turn to the Jessicar. I love it.
I trust you the least. You might be brave, but you're just there. Is this true? The elf says, and with your, except for you, with your sense motive, you know she's looking for you to piggyback off of that and tear it apart. She's like, that doesn't feel right. Is this true? And so, it's a general statement.
Yeah.
To her all.
And thus were the orders given to Menzarek.
Yes, they were. The Ghost Priest says. I told him specifically.
There are a lot of elves in here, so it's the one on the council interrogating us that says.
There are 5 that are
Correct.
interrogating.
They're the ones who say that, and the Gozer
And the
priest.
Gozran priestess stepped up and says, as if to your defense, which you have no idea who she is. And she's just like, I got your back. And y'all are like, who are you? You know who she is.
And we would have made our approach in a more normal legal manner, except that with his incapacitation, it was deemed necessary to be here as quick as possible.
Desperate times called for desperate measures. And urgency was of the highest priority.
I see. Is this true? Did you speak to the High Priestess of Warbrook? The cast something for you. And did she tell you where you're going? She did not do that. You see Adriel kind of like,
It is. Sorry. It is imperative that you and your people understand the threat of black blood.
roll me that diplomacy.
Yay! Can I have a will save or something?
I thought your will was garbage.
No, my will is so good. I just haven't rolled above a 4 on any will save. Diplomacy.
Oh, you're going.
16.
16.
Yeah,
There you go.
so close to that.
See. So, it comes to our attention that you are asking us for help with the spread of the Black Blood. We do know that the humans and the dwarves are marching on Ambros. And what benefit do you think it would be for us to do the same as well?
I don't. It would just add more to the chaos.
Then why have you brought this to our attention?
To protect your
If I may, and this would probably be the first time Dr. Tun has spoken up. Do you not receive trade from On Hill?
We do.
That's the final trade route that would completely dismantle itself. Mount Hill and Ambrose Road both fall.
You're saying that we will be affected by this if Monhill is.
Mount Hill has a source of the infection.
You see them begin to muddle one to another. I don't believe that was ever stated.
Can I kind of use diplomacy to kind of like, I'm trying to weave the story of like their trade will be affected.
Mm-hmm.
So I can't remember exactly. Was this place one of the places where the
There's not a door card. No. That is why Dr. John's speaking, because he knows the most about it. 21.
Trade is not as important as the safety of our civilians. If this infection does extend out beyond
To a certain extent. There's a set range to them. But the people, the dwarves in Mount Hell, and their mining capabilities would all come to a stop. Your precious gemstones, and I assume they're wearing jewelry of some exquisite nature. Or gold.
You can either roll me knowledge local, or you can roll me.
I can roll it.
You can just roll knowledge local.
Right.
Go on. Your precious gems.
Yeah, precious gemstones, gold, minerals, ores, and of course, your forests are some of the most well-protected things here. Us even getting here was only possible via teleportation, was it not?
Yes.
So, the trade route being disrupted at its source would impact some aspects of your civilization.
Some, yes, but we care more for our secrecy. We care more about our civilians. We care more about preserving nature in its ways. We care more about what your druid said is happening to an adult.
How the black blood itself is also destroying the roots of the tree.
Yes. How the druids have been affected.
All but destroyed.
So what sway could you have to turn the armies of Monhill and Drimport back?
That would be. He said, it sounds to us that Haldren and Monhell are on the brink of a war. And if they're marching on to Ambros, we can only assume that Cabron is going to stand against them if they're not already infected as well. She says, if these armies are to collide, she says, war will break out.
It's a fruitless war.
Ambros has one of the largest plots of land of any of the kingdoms in the eastern side.
Keep in mind that the heads of the Black Blood aren't cooperating with each other. We know of at least one, maybe two, that are in engagement with the other ones. So it's entirely possible that the war won't just be between the kingdoms, but between the separate strains, if you will, as well. Our hope is that we can lock off whichever infection might be taken on him in order to stop one of the heads. We've already stopped two of the other ones. We're hoping we can get this third one.
We did not stop him. We've only stopped him. We only killed the head of Drimport. We did not kill the head of the Great Tree. We were. That was not a head.
You sure?
He was a point source of infection. He was not a head. The head is the giant flying creature that pops out of the person.
Okay. Retract that. I say.
You have to abstract terrifying worm from things.
We stopped one, so we know what happens when we do. So our hope is that we can do the same on him. Prevent that from participating. But at this, keep in mind, it's not just the human armies. It's also whatever may be behind leading them.
And like kind of disregard the moment for just a second. Just have this thought and guys. Are they already infected? Or was
Yes, they are infected by our
that? And we know that.
I can only assume.
Not the one that arrested us?
No.
No, we don't.
The army that came on or on Black Raven.
Not bad, huh? Everybody looked at Averell when you said that. He's just like,
Girl.
My running theory is they stopped at Black Raider Farm as a rest point. And Adril, affected by the Black Blood, infected that entire town. No, he's mentally. Are you not?
No.
Oh. I would not have
Did I
said.
have to do that?
I would not have said any of that out.
okay.
I thought he was mentally communicating with us. Okay. So yeah, if you ask that question out loud, I just look at you and mentally project that you should probably not say things like that out loud.
I will make it a C for the council. What's your roll?
Oh, the first nat one of the night. Let's see it.
Shut up. So I'm gonna say,
Oh, the
Called shot.
second nat one. I'm sorry.
Called shot?
or I'm gonna say, at the end of the day, we will not, cannot tell you how to defend the borders of your kingdom. However, we would beg that you would allow us to continue on our goal, because they do have the same purpose of helping to protect your people. Shut up.
So let's do this. I think it matters more if you roll a 1 or not before you do it.
Yeah,
And
29.
you roll a 3.
They look to each other with knowing glances. They look back down at the pot. We are going to converse on this. You are to wait here. The five of them turn.
Looking around to see what's going on. Oh, we're going anywhere.
They turn and walk off to the side. You hear the crowd begin to murmur one to another. Anybody would like to roll some intelligence?
I would.
At any point, could I have cast a spell, or are they very much all against me? Like in the interrogation, I would have asked them if I could cast, and I would tell them it's comprehend languages so I can understand the elf.
You may.
I may cast that spell. I now understand and speak it.
As you begin to chant tone, you see the lens turn and look at you, and you are in the middle of the spotlight. You cast.
Yeah.
It pulses out the spell magic.
Because it doesn't sting. That's it.
He just hates me.
Oh, Netflix! Netflix! Not again!
You rolled a Netflix.
House roll, if you roll Netflix, it's in that one.
Oh, hey, Scavenger's Reign is really good.
Not a sponsor, but
He's learning.
Yeah. Anyway.
That was difficult.
D20.
Do it.
Keep going.
24.
20, they would have been the DC.
Got it. It targets specifically that spell. The guards extend their hand. They say, even if that was a harmless spell, we would ask you not to cast any spells.
I said I would have asked.
Oh, you asked?
I would have asked, could I cast the spell?
No. I thought you were asking me because you cast the
No,
spell.
no.
They say we would ask you to cast the spell. That lens will do crazy things.
Have a flash of a vision where it casts the spell magic on me.
You know, in another universe, I feel like it murders
I'll
me.
translate for you.
Laser.
I'm not used to you doing this.
You were very vague about answering the question.
We'll have this conversation later. I don't know what's happening.
Several minutes later.
I would kind of one of the guards. So what's the penalty for teleporting into the city?
Dude, like anybody outside like teleports inside,
Yeah.
you're not supposed to do
Right.
Yeah.
So what happened?
that. Oh, you get in trouble.
Right. Just like a little smack on the wrist.
Oh no, man, they like take your stuff. And then they like this magic guy like watches you, and you're like allowed to just chill and live with the house. It's not that bad.
Did you do that?
I was born, man. Yeah. Elf blood, 100%, bro.
Yeah. Okay.
Why is your hair moving?
It's not.
Oh, it is though. It's my hair moving, dude. I'm like
I'm like-
all wispy. Whoa.
That's not magic. It's a natural ability.
Just like to point out, it's really refreshing not to have an elf with a British accent.
I can make natural wind too, man. People get mad at me when I do it though. I can also make smoke clouds.
Anyway.
I will remind you, this is the elite guard. This is the protector.
He is a high elf, thank you.
Yes.
I also like how I got like calm, cool, and respectful. when
I
you got
love
watched.
Several moments later. Calm, cool, and respectful. Several moments later, they step back out. We have reached this. You are to leave Archie immediately. You will not be tried for coming here because you had written consent of a high priest of our capital cities. However, any other breach of our laws will be met with swift and just consequences. Do you understand this?
Understood.
Anything else that is to happen amongst the council is between us. But you are allowed to leave. continue on your journey. We see you as not a threat to us or to our borders and boundaries. You may teleport or pass through our plans as you see fit, as long as you do not desecrate our forests. Since you are with what we presume to be the last of the group, we trust you.
Such a
So he will make sure we're very respectful.
He's almost died so many times.
Do you accept these terms?
Except.
If anybody would like, give me a roll hand of their scissors.
You feel like this is going smooth.
Yeah, man, I do. And I also over here. We're
19.
22.
34.
You gonna push up? Manzarek and Dr. Tone. You two sense when she says you have no business knowing what we're going to do about this black blood. That doesn't feel right. You know that a force of arms or increased numbers is that bad, especially when dealing with the black blood. So when she says that, you feel like we might have done more harm than good about this. Because they want to be protected, they want their borders to be kind of guarded. But with a movement of Montel and Haldren, they are actually the closest kingdom naturally to Ambros. Like, as far as a day's march to Ambros, this is the closest capital, the closest kingdom to it. So, it kind of feels like they may want a slice of that pie, if that's what it's coming to. You don't feel good about that. Or, you feel great. Or at the very least, it's on the table. They may not have been like, hey, get out of here, we're gonna go start a war. But it feels like we're gonna have to talk about these armies converging on our borders and what that means for us. Because if Haldren and Monhale start fighting in the kingdom that borders theirs, is the closest border to theirs, that may mean something. So it may not be something as greedy as a slice of the pie. It may be something like, we're going to protect our lands and we're going to murder anybody who does so. We're going to start any kind of war to do so. So.
Yes.
She says, you may take your...
So,
Rayado comes barreling through the crowd. They're just like, whoa, giant bird! As it slides to a stop, he scoops his talons under you and he picks you up in his wings. He like cradles you, kind of like an oviraptor with an egg. He just like picks you up and he starts making this defensive clicking noise. As he holds you.
He missed you.
This is a collar. Where's the person's other collar?
you get the key.
Oh. Yeah. Block key.
His feathers flare out. Like he doesn't forgive you for what happened.
That's fair. He was not terribly pleased with the way we had to. So,
Where's his collar?
I don't think you ever have to take the other one off.
You can only have one.
Yeah, but the slave collar would open. You can only have the magical effects. You can have as many you can have all 10 rings. Only 2 of the magics can actually be active.
I just back up. It's like, I'll give him all the space he needs.
Thank you, Rihanna. I like pat him on the side of the face and I get down.
He doesn't let me down. He's wearing like a hat.
That's fine. That's fine.
So, as we're walking out of the council,
Doesn't a man
The
Zerg
guards are
sound,
escorting you out.
doesn't a man Zerg sound like a type of hat?
Yes.
Frog skin hat.
well, that went really
You
well.
got a lot of frogs to kill.
What do you mean, no? Like, we're good, all right?
Well, let us go.
I have that 1,000-yard stare that you see me developing.
I think we might have just started a war. Another war.
We just had a deferred faction.
No. That was good.
I think they'll just protect the borders.
Yep.
Well, I, for one, think that walking out of an interrogation room outside of handcuffs is exhausting.
How often has that not ended well for you?
You need something more than just a longsword and you need to stop by me.
So can I stop by the guard? Like, just quickly ask, is there shops or anywhere we could buy items and whatnot?
You were to be a school.
Oh,
That's not what the council said.
Play back the tapes. They said you
Yeah.
they started the conversation with, you are to leave.
Yeah, like on our own accord.
No,
need.
I don't own a Honda.
Dude, you're harsh on Steve's, man. My council said that, man. You can't do it. I know, bro, it's a bummer, but
Can we go to Warbrook?
Where are we going? Monhill or Ambrose?
There's also business that needs to be taken care of. Sure.
Ambrose.
So how do
Your
we gauge
seductive
which
dancing
is
isn't
the
going
more-
to convince me to go to Ambrose right now.
How do we gauge which is the more pressing?
I don't know, man.
Admittedly, I feel that Ambrose might be the most pressing, as there are more factions that are heading there.
That's the more reason to not go there.
But listen, if we can cut off the head at Ambrose,
Hey, Perry.
yeah,
Have you wrestled with the fact that it's a strong possibility that the head has taken over your own father?
that's not possible because he was in the dream realm just fine and dandy. So
I don't think that's how that works.
That's not how that works.
that's how that works.
Because Melkor was
That's
also
how
in the
that
dream.
works.
Okay, so the answer is no. Got it.
Look, Harry,
It's okay. It's okay.
we want to help your people as much as possible. But
But do you understand what's going to happen if we don't? Those armies going to converge and they're all going to. What one massive army? If we
Right.
can cut the head off, they'll come to their senses. Like, hey, these guys are fine. They don't need the war.
it's easier
We'll
to
go back
stop
their own way.
something that's not already moving than stop something that's already moving. Monhill, as far as we know, is not starting.
No, they have started moving.
They have started.
They specifically started moving. We have been told this multiple times. I'm telling Amos, their player, that bit of information. I am not telling Damon this. Damon knows.
What keys do we still need that we know where they are at?
Yes, Eli.
I will say that if Monhell is affected, they wouldn't be able to march on Ambrose. Because it would be they would be outside
Yeah.
the sphere of influence.
Well, we don't know the sphere of influence.
Well, you do know there is.
Right, we don't know how long.
We don't know what that distance is.
Okay.
I mean, Eli didn't
Now, I
know
feel
that,
like you
but-
are giving us a pretty good hint.
Well, I'm just saying Ambrose hasn't gone anywhere, and Ambrose is like. But,
That's true.
I'm sorry.
I mean, they probably know they can come.
Yeah,
It's
we're-
easier to get things to come to you.
We also have, with your teleportation, as the DM goes off screen, we have with your teleportation
We
a
need
direct
everybody
line.
watching to clap their hands to bring our DM back.
I believe. I believe.
We could teleport straight to your old brain.
Get out of here.
It'd be extremely dangerous.
Or the throne room. I mean, if we're going to cut off the head, we need to go straight there. Because the more people we fight, the more of your people you're going to kill.
Do it.
So,
Do it.
do you know who the head in Ambrose is?
What keys do we need to get that we know where they are at?
Well, that's part of the reason we wanted to go to Mount Hell. So, heart key was heading towards Mount Hell, and the body key is in Mount Hell.
Heart cues.
Sorry, the heart key was heading towards the Lefaria Mountain Range, and the body key is in Mount Hell. I have the mind key.
No.
You have the soul key.
I have
He
the
is the
all
key that bounds them all again.
It's just those two. Right here.
Yes.
It seems to me that it would be more important to get the keys before we attempt to take out any more heads. Even though more likely more lives will be lost in that route. We can shut it down quicker once we actually have the keys. It's a matter of how many lives are we willing to sacrifice.
And how much more difficult will it be to infiltrate Ambrose when they are the power of 3 armies combined?
My vote's on it. Just gonna put that there.
I'm okay with the Ambrose option. No, when we get there, we're gonna have to go hard and fast. I would love to be able to stop by the town somewhere and buy a couple of wands to remove curse.
Would you be okay if I did a wisdom check to like identify what would be the easiest route?
Yes.
Just a straight wisdom? 19.
We need a railroad check.
Please.
Within the tracks lead, good sir.
So what you know and what this all means, okay? So this is the DM kind of like just connecting dots. You all have dots. I'm gonna connect them just a little bit through your mind of pondering. You know that there is a risk to all. Okay, so going to Monhell, there's a risk there, because it would allow the other armies to march on Ambrose. Going to Ambrose, there's a risk there because the entire kingdom is infected. So to find the head, you don't even know where to start. You don't know who you're looking for. So it's a needle in a haystack, and each one of what strand of hay?
Straw.
Each straw, and each straw can tell the other straws what you're doing if they see you. If you go to the Lefarian mountain range, again, you don't really know where to start. You don't know where to look. You don't know if a head is there, but you do know a key is in that direction. Something that I will say is, you know who has the key in Monhell.
Not me.
The cleric.
No, the fighter, the dwarf.
I thought he lost his body and the cleric took the key.
The cleric lost his body. Fighter took it.
Oh, that's how they switched. Okay.
Yeah.
Also, don't we know who the head of the Lefarian Mountain Range is? Because isn't that Rage Drawn?
If it all is infected, you do know Ragnar went there, and that is probably where he would have. That is the most likely. Oh wait, or who is infected. But you do know that Dinrook is there, and Dinrook took the key. If he's still alive. If he's still there, if he's still alive. So all that being said, I will say that Monhill is your best bet because you don't have a lead anywhere else.
On hell for me. Uh-oh.
For my benefit, have you told us anything about your knowledge of the leader of Monhill? The person that's married into all of the lineage?
Oh, that girl?
You met the princess who was to be the next heir.
I did, in fact.
I just can't remember if you told us about her or not.
Not Sadrak. Let's see, Moonbeast.
Sadrak.
So many notes.
I'm sorry.
So both of you were
just dream tear.
acid through.
The books.
Like you get a calculator.
It's a half a year of campaign to go through.
Remember calculus or no?
There you go. Nah.
People wrote entire textbooks about it.
No, they didn't.
Multiple
What do you think
versions.
they are in high school?
Why did you shake your entire body that way? I have concerns.
Someone
Your entire upper torso rolled.
the high school with at least above a D, you don't need to take no notes.
What did I had it here? I had it already.
I think I'm having a stroke.
No, Shane is having a stroke.
Sure, I made
You're having a stroke by proxy.
You made of what?
So I'm pretty sure I made a B or A in the class. I thought you
Rhodera?
said you were made of Gatorade
Or Deirdre.
and pus.
Deirdre,
And
right?
I was like, it's gross.
Oh, there it is. It's right in front of
So
the
Deirdre-
face.
Was the princess of Monhill.
She was.
Yes?
Indeed, she was. Deirdre, right there.
Did you tell us that though?
I'm telling you now.
Okay. Okay. So
You do remember Deirdre. You
It is-
saw her. You
but
met
yeah.
her. You don't know what her standing is.
I
on
was
the-
more of asking about the person who has lived an extremely long life. That particular side of the story.
So Zalthra is who you're questioning. The Queen of Monhill. An outsider, perhaps.
Wait.
Who has
So-
Roll me knowledge and ability. Like,
ability, you say?
the DC is 20. If you get a 30, you get another neat little tidbit.
Well, it is a 23.
With a 23, yes, Zalthra, a couple of centuries ago, started out as an advisor in Monhill, married the queen at the time. She, with her male concubines, had a child. Zelthra then married that child. That child, with their concubines, had a child, and then Zelthra has married that and is the current. So Zelthra hasn't been the direct ruler, but has been married to the direct ruler of Monhill for 3 generations.
It's real weird.
It's real weird.
She's not a dwarf.
No, she is not.
Would he know how long she's been the advisor before that?
With a 23, it is some odd of like 5 years that she has been in Monhill. Yes. Because Monhill itself is ancient. And so she has been there since, like, the birth. Not the birth. The birth of Monhill is,
Right.
they
State.
have, it is not a she. They have been there, and they are called the Imperium. So it is Imperium Zelthra. They started off as advisors Zelthra, and now Imperium Zelthra. And they are married to
King Oris.
Horus.
But yeah,
Won't help it.
sounds like it.
Are you okay?
How dare you say that about my mother?
Oh, that did not translate well. Okay.
Sounds better than the original.
It really does. It adds a certain spice that just.
It's gonna be to the term flame war. Shoot. What about
Bang. But
Adriel? Can we get you back to Dreamcourt? I think you'd be safer back with.
Delusions.
No. No. You're looking for Tamras, yeah?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm looking for Tamras. I'm gonna help you, mate. So, I'm gonna help you, you're gonna help me. I'm fine. Yeah?
Yeah. Just.
So, we are in this together. Together forever. Hey, bro? He punches you. We're just like, "Tch."
Okay. Yeah. Yep. You.
Do you want me to just open the tree?
Oh.
Look,
I don't think it goes to mine.
Probably not, but
my mistake got you killed before. I don't want to risk that happening again.
Oh, now I'm in control of my mind. It's on me, bruv, not you. Also, I would say this, okay? So, you're there, in a big epic moment, you see your sister, right? She's standing there in front of you, she looks at you, she sees her bruv. What are you going to say to her? Exactly.
you need me, bruv. If we're gonna get through to her, I'm the one that's got to do it.
We'll be too busy attacking and stopping themselves.
I don't know who that is, but the more you say his name, the more uncomfortable.
Yeah, you should probably stop saying his
So
name.
you do the Phistopoulos whacking, and I'll do the reasonable.
Please stop saying his name.
Hey,
Okay. Just
Deal.
be careful. Don't be an idiot.
it's me, bro. I know what I'm doing there.
Maybe you should spend.
That's the thing. Because I bet if we got into like a real situation, the XP we get from it would be more to me than you.
And if you heard today that everything that happened since we met him in the sewers was all black blood, I've never met the Reladrel before. And so this is, I'm like meeting a new person for the first time.
Yeah. Sort of.
Sort of, yeah.
You met a cloned version of him that was the exact copy.
Yeah.
So exact that the gods themselves don't discern the difference.
Yeah, bro.
So if we expedite to Monhill,
You should probably teleport outside the city and walk in.
I'm saying we cut off ahead. Be quick.
We
we
also
go
assume
to-
there's a head in on him.
Can we go to Ambrose next?
I don't see why not.
Well, it has a look on the map.
Map is relevant.
They go to Monhill,
We have access to teleport managers that can instantaneously teleport us there.
Yes, but if something were to happen that prevents that, you gotta think worst case scenario.
We'll talk about that when we get there.
Ooh, I love forward planning.
Since when have we ever used a plan?
The only time we have it's failed, so.
Kind of.
You do a plan once, you're like, never again. I've been burnt by you before.
We have failed our way through victory so far.
Failed upwards.
Task failed successfully.
Yes, very much so. Can you take us all the way to Monhill?
Does the tree take us to Monhill? Can the
Are
tree
there no
take us?
trees in Monhill?
Should. Roll me knowledge nature.
Suck. Give me a 24.
Yeah, you 24? Oh gosh.
Okay. With a 24, you know that there are several sprouts of the tree that exist throughout the world. There is one in Monhill. Like they see that as an extension of dwarven immortality, and so they were like, the mountains are immortal, the great tree is immortal. We, as part of the earth, born of stone, are also immortal. So they treat it with respect.
Okay.
But they see it as like a symbol of themselves. So it's kind of, the druids are kind of like, not really what we're going for, but as long as you're respectful.
I want to put us about 15 miles outside of town. We can walk the rest of the way.
You may.
So,
15.
Why not 5?
I would walk 15 miles.
why do we still have those? I thought we threw all of them away. What? Give me that. I didn't even take it. Walk away from the elves. I walk until I can't see the elves.
There is elves everywhere.
We
Keep
walk back
walking.
in just
Keep
Until I can't see the elves.
smile and wave.
And then
It's good size.
The tree appears. It intertwines with itself. The portal opens for you.
Is it safe?
does it flicker this time?
Doesn't seem to.
Safe for now. Put my head through.
I don't like the for now.
See Manzarek disappear.
It just cuts off.
It twitches.
I jump.
I jumped through.
I have no orders. I'm gonna.
Rayado, man. Zerek went that way. Come on, Adriel.
runs around the.
Come on, Adriel.
It flickered. Ah!
It's like hurting a cat.
As you go through,
You step out the other side, and it is immediately frigid.
All right.
The air is thin, and you do like just naturally realize you're in a much higher. You look kind of behind as the portal disappears. As you look out, you see a massive forest in front of you. The bark of the trees has a very dark color, and the leaves have a silvery sheen to them. You see a river that is flowing out before you and down into a valley as you look over this massive expanse. So you see this forest like ahead of you, and then off to the side there's a clearing, and you can see the forest extending down into the valley below you. As you turn and look, you see mountains ahead of you, snow-capped and massive, that roll on into just a almost infinite expanse. So they block your vision from seeing beyond anything else and tower over you like jagged teeth rising up from the very earth itself. But that is not the most striking thing that you see at the moment.
Oh.
Oh, no,
yeah.
it's a giant yeti.
Frost giants.
Frost
Golems.
Hang on, let me see.
Undead frost giants.
Undead frost giant golems.
There you go.
Spikes.
From the beyond.
Let me see if this is the.
Oh, but like really,
Fusion.
I could take a feat. Like I could take one thing and be able to make the first one.
Let it go.
Flesh.
Go.
Let's go.
You turn and look, you see a familiar sight. You see the Tipsy Tortoise Tavern.
Nice.
The turtle itself is towering over the trees, reaching down with its massive head. It's just grabbing the leaves and rending them from their branches, holding its head high and chewing and looking off with that 1,000-mile stare. You see rope ladders dangling down from it to the ground. You stop that. You see walls that extend out before you in a massive semicircle that connect into the living mountain itself. You see a huge gate that is open. The drawbridge on the ground, the portcullis raised, and you see massive banners that drop to the ground. These banners are of shields with battle axes in front of them. The shield has in Dwarvish, in a circle, death carries no meaning. To anybody that can read Dwarvish. You read Dwarvish? Anybody else?
Yes.
Yes.
Right on. So death carries no meaning.
Once again.
Heavy wooden shield, battle axe.
I should have studied harder.
Right on.
You can speak in ancient language.
These banners hang down off of the wall. You see dwarven guards standing on the wall. You see ribbons extending out to either side. You hear music play off in the distance. You see a massive crowd behind the walls milling about with tents and stands set up to either side. You see merchants peddling wares and talking, and it is loud. You see that there is a city that sprawls up the side of this mountain. You see a massive pool in the middle of it where like a town square should be. It's just a giant like crystal pond. Boom. And then you see a castle that rises up. Small in castle standards, but it is beautiful and glows a bright white in the mountain sun. As you look at all of this, you see fireworks going off, music playing, and suddenly a shadow rolls over you. You kind of have to hold on to your hat, because you got one, as the wings of this massive beast push the air around you and snow and dirt kicks up. You see a phoenix glide over you with a beat of its massive wings as it flies up and it lands on top of the castle itself. It spreads its wings and it gives this loud shriek, this loud caw. You can roll me knowledge nature if you'd like.
23.
With a 23,
That's it. Matters.
Just him?
It's him.
Okay.
Well, anybody can. So,
Because I got a 29.
yeah.
Thank you, sir. He's not
So
the-
you two know it. Anybody else?
I mean, I can try.
Okay.
17?
Cool. That is not the call of a phoenix. That is the call of a rock.
Like
Roll CK.
If anybody would like to roll me a will save, you may.
Oh, Wilson.
May. You don't have to.
But I don't know that.
24.
Nope.
Nope.
Yeah, no. Roll to a level.
15.
I rolled a 3. So. I believe that illusionary rock is a.
Oh, what did you roll?
I rolled 6, but it was a 24.
I'm giving you bonuses because of the call. You get
I only got a 13.
1.
bonuses because the well, you didn't get bonuses. You know that is that's not a real phoenix. Somebody has made a rock to look like a phoenix.
It's a lot of painting.
This music is going off, and I would like anybody that would like to roll me a knowledge local or knowledge geography.
Cool. Give me history, give me nature,
28.
give me math.
Yeah.
Okay. In local. So you do know this, but it's kind of like wait. You both know, you're not Monhell. This is Monhell's capital city, Stova, which sits at the base of the Imperial Mountain Range. Stova is kind of doubles as a fort because this is the only direct path on land to get up to Monhell. The rivers that exit out from the Imperial Mountain Range start at the bottom. It flows out, and it's all underground rivers. So you can theoretically go up through those rivers to get to Monhell, but unless you're a dwarf and know the way, it is almost a death sentence. Because you can very easily get swept into an underwater cave system. How terrifying is that?
What if you're a fish?
You may also roll me knowledge local again.
Okay. Work.
I don't have knowledge of this. So.
15.
15, you have no idea what it's going.
Nat 20.
No.
You're not here.
There seems to be a celebration going on, and you have no idea what this is. With the music that's going on, the display of the rock that is landing up there, it seems that everybody here is losing their absolute minds over this celebration. So much so that even the Tipsy Turtle Tavern has taken the opportunity to go this far north to be part of it.
How close is the tavern to us?
You
Say
can walk to it. It's outside the city gates, along
Well,
with you.
like, because I know we know the people there.
Uh-huh.
So I would want to fly up
Phoenix
to
is
them and kind of be like, hey, what the hell is going on?
Cool. As you were taking all this in and being like, Zerk, what have you done? You see this void open. These tentacles rend out from it. Stop that.
I'm not again.
As you see Ragnar manifest in all of his sneezy grossness.
So, Ragnar? I run up to him. Are you okay? Ragnar.
He's
Hey,
back.
buddy.
He's
Give you a hug. I'm like, who are you and what have you done with Ragnar?
He's a natural.
Who are you and what? I stand back.
Who's Ragnar? It says.
I think this is Ragnar. Where have you been? Where have you been?
When have you been?
But first, I stab you.
Do you allow it to be stabbed?
Just a,
I mean, yeah.
just a little prick.
What's it gonna do? Kill me?
Maybe
He needs blood.
black blood.
Oh, you didn't say the color, so I don't know.
Regular
Regular black blood.
Regular
Were any sort of knowledge like language
Nothing looks different.
that I could just convince myself, oh, he just feels cold because it is cold.
Uh-huh. Sure.
Yeah.
With a nat 20.
Oh boy.
Oh,
I will say that there is evidence.
Oh, I mean, I didn't state that it is. What is the opposite of English? Because
That's not right. Something's different. Something's changed. Ragnar went away, and you don't know why you feel this, but you can recognize Bartosa. You recognize the smell. You recognize the feel. It's something is
Yeah. Talk later.
Kind of related. Spell True Seeing allow us to see who's got the black blood.
It doesn't allow you to detect persons. Also,
But it allows you to see things for what they are.
yeah, but
So like we wouldn't be able to see the creature of the black blood in them.
it states it where it's like seeing it does.
Just what?
It works like see visibility, but does detect more.
It does a lot. It allows you to see the true form of polymorph, changed, or transmuted things. That's why I'm asking.
Oh yeah, you can see it's a rock.
Well, yeah, I haven't cast True Seeing. I have a spell that doesn't like True Seeing, but it lasts for significantly less time. And I was just like,
When we spellcraft.
Unless you're contemplating out loud and need assistance.
I am contemplating out loud.
Oh,
'Cause I'm wondering if I should-
I wonder if
Numbers.
that's the thing that does that.
Raisins.
32.
15?
you do not.
Yeah, crap.
Is it 32 you?
Did you say that out loud?
I did.
Yes. So you would assume True Seeing wouldn't be able to identify a person infected with the black blood, but if one of those parasitic creatures has taken over someone's body, you believe True Seeing would allow you to know that.
So it could work for the head, but not just the normal disease. 'Cause the head isn't a disease at that point. It is the head.
A parasite.
It's a
host.
parasite. Yes. So that could be a good way when we go to Amber.
Yeah.
To
I was thinking about doing that for him,
Fine.
but like,
find that needle in the haystack.
concerned about you, buddy. You disappeared into a pit of hell and then came out of the pit of hell.
Yeah,
You got here.
I woke up and I was here.
Did you see what they saw?
What's that?
I don't.
Suspicion written all over Damon's face, but he's keeping silent.
It's a language I don't speak.
English?
It's a sense motive.
That's funny.
What about figure in yellow?
The traveler.
More slow at times.
You see him? You see him?
Right?
We've all seen him.
I don't know who you're talking about.
How you doing?
I was asleep. I didn't see jack crap.
thought he's
Then you met
the
him.
guy that came to you.
Was he the guy that came
No,
to
he's
me?
the one that.
Because somebody else, I feel like, way scarier came to me.
Oh yeah, in your vision.
Oh, okay, cool. Oh, he's scary.
Oh yeah. He just turned Ragnar into not Ragnar anymore.
Go get on his bad side.
Got to be here if I saw him.
At least not in a sane state of mind.
I'm gonna do sense motive to see if he seems insane.
Am I insane?
Well, he hasn't killed any
Or
children.
not, but this is Damon.
So
But-
maybe he is insane. If that's normal
Why
for him.
not?
28.
Doesn't seem insane.
You don't appear to be insane.
If a man not be sucked in by tentacles, go out by tentacles, and not be questioned?
No.
No.
No, absolutely not.
That's where we go.
Well, more importantly, where are we?
Oh, we're in Stova.
Not quite where I was planning to take us, but it's close enough.
We're at a Phoenix
I mean,
concert.
not quite there. What's wrong with the spell?
We're in, well,
It's Phoenix cover band.
Sarah Rock group.
I just channeled.
Alternative, but
Also heavy metal.
anyways,
I just channeled the tree. I don't really have any control about where it drops us off at.
So we're after the head, if you're correct.
more so the key.
Key. And if
Might
there
as
is a
well
head,
stake it the head over here.
Well, this doesn't look like a place that's been taken over.
What's here? Pretty sure it's in Quantum specifically.
But if you do recall Dremport, there's a whole theater taken over that didn't seem like it.
Oh, they seemed like it when they got taken over.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah. Except for what's his face. Anyway, Tipsy Turtle Porter's Tavern
Seems like a good place.
Yeah.
To swing by.
for no reason in particular.
Get some information. Focus, people. Come on.
I go to the Portis.
The Tipsy Tortoise Tavern.
Oh, we?
How far away is it?
I mean, obviously we can see it.
That's like right there.
Yeah, I mean, it's within walking distance. Okay. Yeah, it's outside the city gates.
Turn into a woolly mammoth. Like Cam.
You're not cold.
Well, I have
That's
cold
fine.
resistance.
It's not bad for
Everybody up.
Okay.
And when you walk 12 steps,
You go to
in,
fly,
we're
and it's
there.
like snags you out of the air and holds you like a balloon.
It's like, stay warm. It's cold. Wrap yourself. in
I am
that
not cold. What are you talking about?
fur. No, you're cold.
I am not.
You're
I'm
cold.
not cold either.
You're
Screw it
cold.
says you're cold.
Oh.
He's extremely cold.
I've never been so cold in my life.
Now I got
He's starting to go into hibernation.
Look at the bright
instead of the skin of a frog, instead of whatever it is.
Look at the bright side. If you freeze, we can always just thaw you out. and go back to life.
That'd be awesome.
As you head towards the Tipsy Tortoise Tavern,
I'm just gonna be
Snuffleupagus.
when you get there, you see that there are crowds beneath it. There are people looking up at the tortoise. They're touching it. You know, they're looking at it. People are going up and down. This is the busiest you have ever seen the Tipsy Tortoise Tavern. There are so many people just buzzing around it, just to like going in and out. So you would have to go around and find a step ladder that is not currently occupied.
So we fly.
So
up
we
to-
go up, cut the line entirely.
A lot livelier when our cold balls attack.
And there's cold balls.
The kobolds ran it. The gnolls attacked it.
Oh, Knowles. Knowles.
Mhm.
There are
You
Knowles.
racist son of a gun.
Oh,
Anywho,
As you two fly up to the tavern, the rest of you taking your time to climb. You get to the door. You see Zir and Zip standing there. They say, "Welcome to the Tipsy." Oh, hey! They say, "We recognize you." Yeah.
same.
Same.
You.
Why do we build the place?
They say, "There's a bit of a wait, but you're welcome to look around."
Oh, we were more wondering what's going on over there. I point towards the city.
They say, "You mean the festival?"
Yeah. that?
They said that's Madame Matron's Menagerie of Mystical Marvels.
Huh.
You have heard that before. Because in one of the first sessions of the game, you came across a goblin that was gathering creatures to sell to
Oh yeah.
Madame Matron's Menagerie of Mystical Marvels.
I still have a left shoe. It's been here this whole time.
You see Robbie's in it. Can I help you?
Well,
It's my bed bag.
okay. I don't know what died in there.
Let's see.
Stop it. Yep, we all. Yeah.
Neat.
It said it's a traveling caravan, and it just so happened to be here at Stova. We traveled for so long to get here. But there's a lot of money to be made. We get so much extra. By the way, you want to see me juggle?
Yeah.
Love to watch you joke.
Oh, they fail.
Oh no.
Oh,
Can I? Oh wait. Can I? Is it a perform or is it?
Way down there.
You have to have that as perform, like specifically.
Not specific.
It would just be.
The best you can get is a 10.
Oh, okay. There. Would that help him?
Like,
I want to try to like save failing.
Oh, you roll like
Like
you
it
roll
digs.
reflex. to
Yeah.
catch
Yeah.
them.
It's fine. 29.
Oh yeah. Whoa. So you're just like, oh, you kick them back, you allow them to reroll?
Yeah.
Oh, gosh, no. Everybody begins to laugh and clap as if this is part of the show. You see Zith just kind of,
And I like mage handed up in the air for him.
oh, his hands are just beneath it. Oh, be entertained. Oh, no.
I'm
The
not
2, the 4, and the 3. That's anybody.
Wow. He is like real high levels of rolls.
But everybody thinks it's hilarious.
There you
And
go.
so they're entertained.
Are you not?
They say, but it'll be a long time before Cookie can get to you. But if you'd like to go into the tavern, you're more than welcome to.
Sure. Our friends, anyways, they're kind of slow.
Yeah, we
Would
gotta
you all
find
to
a
fly up?
we gotta find a way to get up there.
Yeah.
I'm not flying.
It'll take you a little while, but you'll manage. I assume you turn into a bird or something.
I was gonna turn into a giant falcon and fly them up. You're not making that noise.
You all get to the top of the tortoise in some fashion.
I am a giant falcon, and will remain so.
Everybody begins to pick.
Oh, please don't do that. I'm saying it.
It speaks!
Don't talk.
Speak
Don't,
up.
don't touch me.
I start walking up to people trying to pet it. It's like, it's a silver.
It's not. It's not. It's not.
I taught him all of these words.
I will pick you up and drop you.
That one last week.
You see one of them go, the wolf was cooler.
Oof.
Implies that
laugh at you and walk away.
I mean, that implies that the wolf's not. I go inside the tavern.
Well, you also remember Belvoir doesn't like crowds.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah, he's a guard, and so because there's so many people, you assume he's probably watching, but not.
Yeah, from the rafters or something. he's away from things.
It's on top of the bridge.
Where would you hide, Eli?
I made a socially awkward creature so that I can see him.
Yeah.
How do you know what he's gonna do so fast? I would.
Stepping into the tavern, it's busy. It is shoulder to shoulder. The smell of food fills the air, and you can only imagine that Cookie and Crumb are just getting it in the bag.
I wonder they're not getting any service.
Oh no.
I wouldn't have played it again.
I don't know. This is my fault. It's like if you find fault with that, it's your fault. Not mine.
Consider we collect.
You shush. Anyway, looking around, you do not see Balbor, Kitsuri, or Yurdra. You only see the people there, and periodically you see Crumb step out, holding just massive platters of food, and he just kneels down and begins handing it out.
Is that dwarf, the dwarf princess, is she one of the ones we don't see?
Yurdra? Yeah, Yurdra.
where she is?
Who do you ask?
One of the kids.
Oh, she's at the festival, along with Kitsuri.
Okay. Bye.
Where you going?
The festival?
Oh yeah, it's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Have you guys been in town yet?
Not yet. We've been really busy.
How you been? Yeah, apparently.
Yeah,
You
we
need
could.
any help?
Deirdre and Kitsuri get to go today because it's Battle of the Bands and Kitsuri wanted to play it.
It was a rock.
I'm sorry. It's Battle of the Bards. That's what he says. It's Battle of the Bards and Kitsuri.
You need any help up here?
What? That would be a question for Cookie, I suppose.
Is the alchemist still here?
No, the alchemist would make more money at the festival.
Try to go find Cookie. Offer help.
You go into the back.
It's a giant falcon. And nudge.
I'll also go help with Cookie.
Stepping into the back, you see that there are 5 people you've never seen before. All of them dwarves, and all of them fucking cook and serve food. You get the feeling that they're probably hired help with how busy everything is. The Tipsy Tourist Tavern probably arrived here before the festival, got everything set up, and hired people to help. They are cooking and helping serve with Crumb.
Does it look like they're keeping up or no?
I mean, well enough. Yeah, it's a rush, and like they're definitely all doing their part. One's washing dishes, the other 2 are like serving up food, and the other one's serving the plates out to the people. Crumb steps in. He just like walks over to a big pot of soup. He picks up a ladle and just like needs salt, and just like moves on to do something else. And they're just like, whatever you say.
Don't eat me.
Cookie uses Mage Hand to like pull a salt shaker from the thing and starts cooking.
Well, the giant falcon is the one in the kitchen.
I also
Hoping to work, big man.
From brain broke. From no comprehend. From is but fun.
Don't serve Falcon.
I turned back into myself.
Manzarek. Been long time since Crumb saw Manzarek.
It's been about 2 weeks.
Yeah?
What help do you need?
Oh, you want to help?
Yes.
Oh, he looks. Cookie. Cookie looks over. Oh, hey, she says, how are you doing? Manzarek won't help. Actually, we're kind of full capacity back here. Anybody else would just kind of be in the way. Unless you wanted to serve food,
Give it here.
she said. But wouldn't you rather go to the festival? I mean, please, help. Like,
Just for a little bit. I don't think you guys are busy.
she says, that would be greatly appreciated, at least for the lunch rush. She says, you are a dear. She puts a apron around you.
Do it.
I turned into a giant octopus.
No.
Every plate possible, like 8 plates at a time, just scooting around.
Missed opportunity.
What did you want me to turn
A
into?
giant stag.
You're a deer.
Or a deer.
Gosh.
Thank you.
Let's do this thing.
I
Go dad like that.
I push my way up.
Oh no! You're making a mess everywhere I go.
You with your tight chest. Your firm chest and your tight buttocks. Good work, sailors. Anyway,
I push my way up to the bar and try and find an empty seat.
He makes an empty seat.
This is what we're doing.
making your way up, you see a figure that stands out. This figure stands nearly 7 feet tall, and he's almost as big around as he is tall. He is a very portly man. He has thick, stubby fingers and wide palms. He's a devilishly handsome man despite his girth, and he has slicked back black hair with gray streaks on the temples. He's wearing extravagant nobleman's clothes. They're black with silver pinstripes and a vest that looks like it's doing everything it can to stay buttoned.
He kind of like turns and he looks at you, and he's got a thick cigar in his hand as he grins, and you see a big gold tooth in the front of his mouth. He says, "Well, hey," he says, "what can I do for just a carvery?"
I'd like a drink, but not something terribly strong.
Yeah.
Or in the nature of...
When you said NPC, you mean somebody that's serving food?
Oh.
So take that part.
You said an NPC. Broke. I just put a piece of cheese on a cat.
What did I say? Play back the tape.
I go to the bar and I look for an NPC.
Empty
Empty
seat.
seat.
So Eli, I also heard NPC.
I heard empty seat.
I don't know what I heard. Just he broke it.
He looked at you for a solid 20 seconds and didn't say a thing. That was amazing.
Ding.
Hold on. Did you think I have that whole song?
Friggin' no. I have entire civilizations planned out. Anyway,
What's his name?
no, there is no NPC.
Okay.
This place is shoulder to shoulder.
But there is an NPC as described.
That was an NPC.
Oh, this place is lousy with NPCs.
Okay. So I
Your
go
dreams are shattered. I'm sorry.
I just go up and get as close to the bar as I can. Who's serving?
One of the NPCs.
Could you describe them in great detail?
It's a dwarf. Nobody knows about him.
As soon as I get their attention, I request a beer.
They say, "Be with you in just a moment, sir." After a few moments.
And I just kind of turn around and watch the crowd. Not sure what I'm looking for, but basically just kind of scanning.
Well, there's this huge guy.
Maybe 7-foot tall, very portly, Fagel hands.
Now that guy is there.
That guy is there.
He
Okay.
exists.
I was not looking for him directly, but if he catches, after you describe him, he catch my attention.
He
He stands out.
next to Chrome. He is the most standing.
Sense motive for who he is or describe what he might do.
Yeah, whatever you want to roll.
That is not
Wow.
good. Shut up. Nat 8. So that's a 20 perception. Oh no, 21 sense motive.
21 sense motive.
Yeah.
He is leaning back. He has a massive plate of food, which indicates that he's probably been there for some time. The food is mostly eaten and has made a mess out of the immediate area. He, however, is without grease, crumb, or stain. Leaning back, enjoying his smoke with a very large drink. He's kind of scanning the room. You see, it feels like he's people watching, or maybe even looking for someone specific.
I would keep an eye on him as I surreptitiously, of course.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want
sense your surreptitiousness.
Can you sense it? I roll bluff my surreptitious glance. Oh, really? Oh, okay.
Does this count as a just car line?
I mean, I'm trying to hide what I'm doing, so.
Yeah.
Perception.
22.
You have secret surreptitiousness.
Okay.
So, octopus serving, just a car chilling.
I said I was going with the frog
You're serving.
to see if they needed help.
Right
And
on.
if she said that they were full back there, I was not serving, so I would have left.
I want to go with my friends. I'll help entertain.
Right on. So
Until for a
I
few
would imagine
moments.
you hang out with Zerds then.
Yeah.
There.
I use like some minor magics and like fun stuff.
I got you.
Yeah.
It's entertaining enough, and people think you're just like, they're like copper thieves.
Yeah, whatever. I just leave it all for them, obviously.
Can
Except for
I actually fly up to the rafters and kind of just lean back and chill there?
You may. There's a platform up there. As you fly up there, you see Falmor.
Just kidding about the
No.
raptors.
It's where you can keep an eye on things. And imagine a dire wolf jumping down from the rafters if you've
Oh.
done something wrong.
What's up? Okay. Just looking for somewhere quiet. Fine. Spin down.
This is my fireplace. Where are you?
I would approach the man with the cigar.
Yeah.
Since Amos is not rolling on that block, I don't know. What's up?
It's awkwardly standing.
I would almost be like crowd and
Smells like-
somebody tiefling with these two wings.
Smells like up dog.
What's up, dog?
He like this towering looks down at you. You know, it's not day that the person I'm looking for goes into the how's it going, Doc?
My ears are up, but I'm
Is that so? I switch into Abyssal.
He says,
set my beer on the bar and I am beelining because I hear all of that name.
Now. So, and I continue in Abyssal.
Mhm.
So the handsome man is way too proud to be in any sort of a different form. So I'm assuming you work with the handsome man.
no.
Oh.
I work for more profitable. One thing. What?
And who might that be? I say as I walk up.
Carlos.
I'm sorry. First of all, it was forced upon me, and I'm still in Abyssal. Second of all, see, that's just weird. People don't do that.
Well, what people do is irrelevant to me. It should be grateful that I'm bringing this courtesy since I'm amongst a crowd of vermin.
Knowledge arcana to kind of piece together who or what this might be.
The true sight would come in handy
Right.
right
Only at 16.
now. Oh, no.
16? Yeah, I have no idea. You know it's not human, whatever.
Alright.
29?
But do you have as much information as he has?
Normally, yes, but in its disguise. You only know this is probably something infernal disguised as human.
Okay. So I speak this.
You are very like that is not a hope.
Yeah, my Justicar hackles are, you know, if I were a Pomeranian, I'd be like,
So
Yeah.
you have no mirth right now.
Wow.
none. 0.
Going with Pomeranian.
Doc, who is this?
Oh, speaking of rude, your friend here seems offended by my presence.
You have a very offensive presence, I would mind you.
He drops the gun on the ground.
Case in point. Ooh. So I'm still in the business.
Mhm.
So understanding that he can understand what I'm saying, but
Yeah, he knows what you're saying.
I'm trying to make it to where other people can pick up on my side of the conversation.
He doesn't seem to care.
I don't think he would.
You're speaking robustly.
It's also
Did you
very
buy a
impressive.
thesaurus?
So
Got a point of the day calendar.
Doc,
Do you think he saw it?
Doc would know like how guarded it is. So he's speaking loud enough that he can hear him, but not like proclaiming to the bar. Like I'm suddenly a
like,
tiefling speaking abyssal amongst a crowded bar. That's
I suspected that my horse had stolen my thesaurus, and I asked him about it. He said, no.
That was a dumb joke. Loved every bit of it. So, like, passive perception of 32.
For what?
Passive, like just a passive perception.
Oh, this guy stands out, and he's very loud. With a 32, yeah, you can pick up that he's speaking abyssal, but it's only like because that guy's a focal point. He's a lightning rod for attention, and then you're like, oh, Doc and
weird.
Dana are talking to this guy.
So I might like.
Is there a chair at the table
Yeah.
he's at?
Oh, he's standing. He's standing. That's why he's. He begins to drink. It runs down the side of his face onto his clothing and to the floor without staining.
It's a good thing illusions work. What does the bat want with me?
He just.
This is why I quit my line of work. I look at you and say, "No, it's a celestial, I guess."
It's not what the back. It's what the back wants to do for you. You see, he puts his big palm on you and pulls you into him. You can try to resist if you like.
I don't, because I imagine I know what happens if I do try to resist usually.
Mm-hmm.
So
Damon tenses up.
I seem more chill with this than you would think I probably should be.
I watched. I'm following your cues.
I will say, bar none, this is the strongest you've ever felt.
I assumed.
He physically. He pulls you in. He says, "You see." Oh yeah, it's like a brimstone-y kind of breath.
I thought I would never not miss that smell.
You see, serve no such time deity as he comes up. But do serve the abyss. And for a hefty price of souls, he sent me as a messenger. And on top of all of that, I love to see chaos and drama. It's simply my favorite. It seems he likes to talk about himself.
Right. So, the question... Sorry.
So, yes, I digress. It doesn't seem like he cares that you're... Like, subtlety's not this guy's thing. Like, if you had to put a number on his stealth, it's almost as if, where everything else is in the 20s, this is like the one skill that is not. He says, see, Homicides is offended by certain things that happen. See, he lost his most dedicated subject. The butcher of so many souls has gone rogue, but with his little plaything still working for him to some extent, it wasn't bad. But now that Christopolis has found another master,
He has changed sides.
Homicides has found that as a personal apprentice. So, it seems the whip didn't work, so now he wants to use a reward system to get you back on his good side.
I'm listening.
See, I know very little about it. I've seen the work and I've seen what you do for Homicides, but it's all just a blip on the radar compared to the abyssal hells. But he told me to tell you he knows where your doctor is. And for a small favor, he'd be willing to show you where they are. And we will pick it up there next time. Thank you very much for joining us, adventurers. Remember that this has been